Hello, welcome to the stream. Have you ever seen or even thought of the combo? Oh my bro. Who else would try it if not me, right? I'm showing it one time. That is how you win games right now. How are you doing there? This dude will have nightmares today. That was not even close, right? Top 100. Today we're playing this deck, which is a new recent edition of a Grunty Kerrigan control Triple Blood Death Knight. As the idea of it is that two new cards, Grunty and the Kerrigan by themselves, are really strong cards to be included in a control setup. Kerrigan has a really powerful hero power, which is like 3 damage spread, which is kind of like a little even better than the hero power of Headless Horseman. Not a bot one, obviously, but the Battle Cry overall by itself is also pretty much useful. It generates you some value. It might like generate you a lot of cards that might actually do some good stuff for you. You can buff the zergs, you can get some minions out. You can get like those brute queens to actually do some heavy stuff for you to actually have something to play on consecutive turns. Maybe even clear the boards, maybe have some kind of like extra control out of just like a Kerrigan by itself. Plus, as I said, a hero power is a little better because it can clear a lot of minions that don't really have a lot of health. And not like use some kind of like board clears that you had to use before. Additionally, over the top of that, Grunty, like we tried, for example, we tried an Avatar, right? In one of the previous editions of the Triple Blood Death Knight, we tried specifically an Avatar of Hearthstone, which is to play 5 cards from a random pack. And usually those cards were pretty much decent, something like a 3/8 mutating life form, something like this should be expected from a card from a card pack. A couple of minions like that, maybe some kind of like a little lower roll. Some cards are obviously game winning at some points, it can happen. But a Grunty by itself can actually spawn you a board of heavy removals like a plucky paint fin. Can spawn you a Death Rattle control. For example, if you have a Bayfin summoned from those random Morlocks, from 4 random Morlocks, you can now all of a sudden trade into some kind of like Death Rattle minions instead of Death Rattle. If that was a Death Rattle to actually summon something, that is totally erased by this specific card. Plus, like a mutating life form, if you actually had to hit something not really huge. Plus the 1 amalgam band, that's a 6/6. For example, you summon 4 amalgam bands, like 4/6/6, for 8 mana. Do you like to hit opponent minions? Plus they will probably stick on a board. And for example, if they didn't have something on the board, that is that is a 3/4 Grunty. That is kind of like a 3-drop, right? And for 5 mana, you summon 4 random Morlocks. 4 random Morlocks. And that's pretty good deal. It's a pretty good deal, and it's a lot of stats. Plus, maybe some tax on cards trading, so something like a poisonous, for example, or a bonus effect after a hit, or a buff of all Morlocks and all of that good stuff. But that is not the only thing. For example, you have drink service to give you extra value. For example, you have an adaptive amalgam, and you might just try to squeeze in those extra cards, get something like, I don't know, a Death Scroll from a Primus, for example, spreads a Death Scroll of an adaptive amalgam and go infinite. It's a lot of variability that this specific card can give you. The possibilities are endless. We have to test how to actually use that in current meta, considering all control archetypes that will prevail so far. And this card has a really good fit in specifically control Death Knight, because you have those really easy ways to control the board, clear the board. And for example, you play it Ceaseless, clear everything, and play Grunty, which is which is something I'm signed up for. So as far as it is, The previous edition of a Triple Blood Death Knight was pretty good by itself, and I kind of like want to test out how these two cards, you know, can play out in just like a control setup, and maybe I'll just like move further and we'll test those cards in any other like setups like a BBU and all of that good stuff. So as far as it is, best shout out to all the sponsors out there who support the stream, support me on the YouTube, support me on the Twitch. Make sure to do so, join the crew, any coin helps, it means a lot to me and my family. But for now, let's jump right in. That's not okay. Let's see what's up. Let's see how this deck actually holds against tempo-oriented decks like a Zerg Death Knight, right? Because as far as it is right now, I think, just like think, a Triple Blood might be a really good fit against that, but not with a start like that, right? We need some early drops. Well, that is, I guess, something, right? You can play that. Let's find some 3-drop. Do we need a corpse? Do we need corpses? I guess we do. Let's do that. Guess we do need corpses, so. This for now, there is our 3-drop and there is our 4-drop. Oh, that's nice. Natural sound is awesome as well to pick up. I guess he didn't find like whatever he needed. He will have a lot of zergs, so right? He will, I guess. Hematurge for us. Can actually play Hematurge here, but I guess this is a little more mana efficient, so. That is so bad. That is so bad though. There's a faster, obviously. One of winter, so that is enough of you, Virgin, okay? Oh, fine. Threats for us to clear everything, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, kind of.
Decisions.
Not really, but kind of, right?
Not enough mana.
A draw, maybe? Yeah, it's a lot of draws. It's like 3, right? Are we okay with burning 1 card? Well, I guess we're not too much against it, though. Can do an agency espionage by itself, like right away. For example, this is kind of like decent Marcelo to actually prevent him from drawing something good. I guess that is fine. Let's do that. Let's do that. Don't really like the buttons here. Don't really like the burn. Strats might just like clear whatever he plays out. He might just like, you know, have something not that great. It'll be fine. But he actually had a yellow Yodler. Well, that is, you know. It feels like something that might win him game. But we'll see. We'll see. We need something like, I don't know, a corpse explosion. Maybe a mind control tag. Mind control tag would be a great pickup here. Great. Would be a great pickup. A lot of good stuff. Well, that is a 6-7-4-1, which is like not too bad overall. Let's see what is up here. Headless Horseman or another thread. Headless Horseman is decent. I guess the thread by itself is kinda cool. He might be out of options if we clear the whole board. Which damage is he? 14. Well, we're kinda screwed here. We need some heal. Like, Bob the Bartender can give us something, but we need some help. Double threats on the turn after might actually do the trick. Right? Double threats might just like do the trick here. That's actually heal. Kinda like that. Let's do that for now. Let's do one strats. Don't really like a one drop. Opus 6-7 doesn't like do anything for us. And faster, fine. That is fine. That is fine too. There's a priest for us, I guess, right? There's a priest for us, I guess. Let's see. Kind of decent. Okay, let's see what's up. We have another like strat here, right? Oh, we didn't pick it up. We actually picked a Head of Sportsman though. Oof. Forgot about that. So that is like 1. We're limited to 6 damage to the whole board. Which is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not too great of a deal. Great town. Great town. Take control, -1. For example.
I'm not rooting for you.
Let's do that for example for now. Oh, 1, 2. Okay, let's start with that. Shouldn't be a kill. If we find a take control, we clear the whole board here. Oh, where's my take control? Where's my take control, bro? It doesn't help, right? Take control into this one, you know, destroy that guy. Go to finish him off. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. It doesn't help. This doesn't help. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, the Empire take control. Again, is lost. Well, if only we found like a mind control at least, right? At least a mind control. That would be okay. A previous turn, like not like on turn 5, if we had a mind control specifically, we would just like remove one of those huge ones. That would be like at least 10 less damage into your face. As far as I remember, it was a little more. I guess it's like 12, right? So it's 12 damage less into your face. At that point, we will not be dead, even if we miss a mind control from a Grifter. But we have no chance here, as I said. It could be like a full board clear. He's out of options completely. Completely out of options, so... might go for a Hematurge. Priest is probably like a control version, right? Might just leave a Hematurge here. To go for an early Headless or something like this. Maybe, maybe something else, we'll see. So yeah, he would be completely out of options, rely just like solely on top decks. He doesn't have like a charge. He only has like a Kerrigan with a hero power to actually deal damage to our face, and that is like it. That's like the whole gameplay for him. Just like find a Kerrigan out of the top deck or just like die instantly, that is about it. So yeah. Unfortunate. But that is fun. Sentry, okay. No, that's a strong one. That's a really strong card. A really strong card. Orbital Move, oh my. Both of those are pretty cool. He will have like a huge board. Maybe a Soul Stealer is fine. Orbital Moon is awesome, but I will not be like pressured too much. He'll have like charge minions, right? He will have charge minions. And pretty like early so far. I don't believe like a corpse explosion is a good way here. Let's go with the soul stealer. I guess this is a little better. He will have like a couple of huge minions, and all of them will be discounted. At some point he will have an explosive turn with the whole board filled with like, you know, those Protoss minions. Okay. That's weird, but I take it. Double damage? Let's go. Oh, that's a pretty nice animation though. It's a double damage and it's like in a red, right? In a red shadow. Draw 2 Protoss cards, summon a 3/4. Dude, strong. Oh my, oh my. Oh my, oh my. Whatever here. Something like this, maybe? Maybe not. Let's do that for now. That's a Scourge, like for 7, which is awesome, by the way. It's a 1 for now. Oh my god, dude. Stop being on the board like this. It's a little annoying. Okay, I guess that's the time for strats. He's rushing me up, being like a control deck, no? He's rushing me. Fine. Rushing me with a control deck, bro. What is up, though? 0 luck whatsoever, right? That's pretty cool, though. Those are really strong cards. Really strong cards.
Stand with me.
All the cards he played right now. Now, all in the new ones from the new expansion. All of them. He found all of them, bro. So we have a Razzle-Dazzler. We have a little, you know, a little Frost Decor out there. Cool. Like, if you don't really do a Frost Decor here, how much damage is that? It's plus 2, 11, it's 13 damage here. On a board. If we do a Scorch, we have to find specifically a Tone. Or a Rush Minion, right? That's a Taunt or a Rush Minion too. That is kind of like 100% something, right? Some 100% we are alive. How about them? Maybe after that a Soul Stealer? Maybe. It's kind of like decent. Okay, let's try to stay alive, right? Let's try to stay alive here. If that is 100% stay alive, we'll have to use that, right? I made a deal with myself sometimes, not to, like, try to limit my YOLO intentions so far. That is strong, by the way. Where is my mind control tag when I need it? Valkyrie and Death, I'll get 2 random problem minions. Oh my.
Annihilation.
Oh my. Where's something where I need it? Well, at least we have a Soul Stealer, bro. That's what my initial thought here, that we're kind of like alive here. So that is fine. So that is fine for me. The only problem for us is that Sysless is still not playable for us. Because we don't really like have another board clear here. We don't really have Corpse Explosion, 0 mind control tanks, 0 Bob the Bartenders, all of the good stuff. Oh, that is strong. That's a merge. Then I'm gonna deal 10 damage to the enemy hero and 2 damage to their minions. Oh my, that is strong, bro. That's strong as hell, bro. Hold on. That's 16. It's 1 auto. 1 off right now. Wow, strong. Grifta into take control. Still didn't find like anything good so far. Can have 10 from here. You will remove a Titan. That's 8, 3 plus 1. Oh, that's too much. It attacks itself by itself too. That's too much. So I guess there is a whole option here, just like to find take control. Again, I didn't find like a take control. Like, what is up? Like, one. Why that happens to me, man? What is our win con here? For 4 mana, nothing, right? For 4 mana, nothing, though, unfortunately.
Quickly.
Nothing for 4 mana. Dude, that's unfair. Second time let's play Grifta, and our win con is just like to find a take control. And he's kind of like out of options here. And the second time we just like cannot find him. Sometimes this game, right? This game sometimes. We have both of the mind controls here. I removed soul breakers, right, from this deck, specifically to add a Grunty and test it out, and a Kerrigan. I might like remove a Marine to actually add one, but what about Grunty? We have to actually test it out like before we actually do any kind of. Let's do that for now. Any kind of conclusions, right? And before we actually came out to any conclusion, we have to understand how well Grunty does right now in the control deck. That's pretty decent. A Druid should be something like a hydration, right? Still with the like new cards, but a hydration Druid so far. Because they had like a mothership, a huge taunt out there. Huge one. How it's called? That's a Protoss, right? Protoss class. As far as I remember. New high school. Razzle-Dazzler for us. It's a draw 4 with buttons, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Draw 4. I don't like that. E.T.C into a Killjoy. Well, we still can. Not sure. Hematurge. What about a Hematurge? Don't really like it. But I guess I will take it. Ooh, Headless Horseman. By the way. We can do a Harmonic Mail. This way we're like, you know, getting rid of a card. Next turn. Or if we're going for a long game against the Killjoy, if I'm right, I don't really know like what are the cards right now. We're just like testing water, so there are people in Went and stuff, like same as me. I'm just like, you know, coming up with those decks that I wanted to try. And I just like guess that the Hydration Druid just like works, you know? Because it worked before against like a little aggro-ish and tempo-oriented decks overall. And I guess it should work right now with a couple of few additions of interesting cards that can actually help you cheat out specific tones and all that good stuff. But, you know, it's just like my educated guess. I'm not telling like that I'm 100% correct here, but that might be the case. That might be the case. I'm just assuming that the first thing that people will actually think of is something like a Hydration Druid that worked before with some kind of like additions. he controls the board or whatever. Ooh, that's interesting. What is that? Yeah. That's pretty cool. Boom boom. Oh, and crying right there. So he just ramps up each turn. He has 0 cares in the wall, right? He just ramps up each turn. How about that? And we don't really have anything to play so far. Where is it burning? Like, where is it burning a lot of cards? Or we just like do a strat right there. Or maybe a bob into I don't know what. You can just like throw away the coin. It's a 6 drop next turn. That's not too bad overall. And guess what we're doing now? Just like throwing away a coin. Just to win one more turn, like, you know, just to have the room for one more turn here. He will play something right away.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
He's playing Space Rock, okay. Not too bad overall. So I guess that is a Dungar, right? If that is a Dungar, Headless Horseman is decent by itself, just like playing it out. Let's do that. What do we trade here? Just to, you know, just for him to have a little more minions on the board. He might just like trade by himself. Oh, let's do that for now. We have strats here, so we might just like clear whatever he plays out next turn. Didn't find a Doomguard, okay. Interesting. Another Splitting Space Rock. Oh well, that is decent. That's interesting. Last one. Didn't play anything so far. 10. Six. So that is a full board clear, right? Or not really? 2, 7, 9. Have 7 here. We're a little off, right? A little. Oh, we're kind. No, we're a little off. Still a little off. We can freeze. After that, we can actually destroy him. Let's do that. Let's do that for now. We're a little off. A little, just a bit. We're either like 2 mana off to clear the whole board, or a couple of corpses. Let's see what is laid out here. 13 mana for him with a Crystal Cluster and a Pendant into like what? Trying to find a Doomguard still. A couple of Splitting Space Rocks are out there already. And that is pretty much like your way summon the board. Well, he has 2 hydration stations somewhere, right? 2 hydration stations somewhere. We can try to go for Primus. That's a decent turn. Going for Primus here. That's 16 damage. I don't really like that. Well, mine, you know, I just like clear the board. How about that? How about clearing the board?
I'll beat them all, and they will fall.
4-7, we have enough exactly to clear everything. We're a little defenseless, so don't really like that. A little defenseless.
Short. I'm not rooting for you.
But I guess it is fine. I guess it is fine. We have strats for specifically tackling a Dungar, right? Specifically tackling a Dungar, we have specifically strats. The only problem for us is that we don't really have anything on the board. That is like... That is like the only thing so far. We have a Grunty, we have to test it out. If he doesn't like play anything like crazy, very much like go with a Grunty. Ionar. He might just like go for a draw. Not really. Wait, what do you want? Refresh? But for what reason? Stargazer? And the swipe. Dude, that is so... Oh, he might have a 0 mana stuff, right? Zero mana Cine for 13 damage next turn. And 13, like he has 13 on the board and 13 from a spell. Potentially. So that is 26. If we play a Primus on a 5-7, we're kind of like that, right? How about we play a Grunty? What if I don't like play a Primus for that? How about Primus for Tones? Primus for Tones or Grunty? I don't know. What is better? I guess Primus for Tones is like a little better. Because you know he has to find a few cards. I don't know why I picked him. I forgot I'm not like a player DK. He has to find a few cards to actually like pass the Tones. And if it just like do anything else, he just like needs one, and that's it. That is fine. And that is fine too. Interesting. Doesn't have a refresh. Just like has a draw. That's pretty good. Trail mix, okay. So we are still alive, which is nice. Always nice to be alive, you know? Nice to be alive, though. Let's heal a little. Let's heal a little more, and we clear the board here. Well, Headless or Orbital Moon. Well, Orbital Moon is kind of like decent, but let's do that. And we cannot like give it a reborn, unfortunately.
Short. I must report.
Yeah. If only we played it all later. Like this card specifically. But I needed it. Okay, I'll do that for now. It destroys the whole board at least. So yeah, we are still alive. We're at 27. You know, pretty healthy so far. Good enough. Let's see what's up. Orbital Moon is a good card. The only problem for us is that we don't really have a board. And kind of like have a dead card right there with a Chain Guardian. I don't really know why I picked it. The choice was between a Foam, some other garbage, like another dead card, and Chain Guardian. And the Foam was for me, like I was at 11, for me that was another dead card too. Need some help out there. Mind Control, Frost Deform, a lot of good stuff. Tissless, Zill, Malted Magma. Let's do that for now. Oh my god, bro. That is huge. Oh my, that's a 10-10 out there. Let's go. It's a huge hill. And a 10-10. Oh my. That was a high roll of a century, though. What are the odds that I have that? Well, I picked this card specifically for us to actually find those decent turns that no one expects. Because Orbital Moon is a really good card. Crazy good. So fun. Okay. That was actually a mistake. You know, I think he missed the, you know, the thing that says there is a 10-10 on the board right there. It's not Rush, but it's a 10-10. That's biologist and a woman. Okay. But it's a 10-10, you know? Two drinks, right? Do you have a way to actually gain health? Not really.
I'll beat them all. A new age arrives. They will fall. A new age arrives.
Do something like this. He has 13 damage, right? Stargazer, he played both and played one hydration. I don't believe he has a way to actually kill us. Much like Skip the process we got here. We have a draw of 1 2 if we do buttons. We're kind of okay here, right? So let's do that. We still have a Vampiric Blood somewhere in our deck. We still have, you know, mind control tags, great does, a lot of interesting cards so far. The only problem is that we have like this Chain Guardian. And I guess we have a Marine to turn it into something useful at some point. Okay, that is his last hydration station. And the last one. We obviously have a clear. Obviously. He's almost out of cards. And that is a Dungar, right? So he has a Dungar somewhere. He's in his hand. Amps attack. Can get a Grunty. That is not too bad. You can clear the board and go with a Process Equal here. But he doesn't have anything so far, as far as I see it. His only win condition is kind of like what he killed him. That is like the only one. Only a win con for him. 16, 4, 3, yeah. So that is like five corpses for us. Yeah, fine. I don't really have an upgraded hero power, so I guess a Process Equal here is a little better. Because Natural Stand like can actually buff Razzle-Dazzler to the full next turn if you want. Still have a MC attack, we still have a kill gen. If he plays a kill gen right away, we'll just like can do the same. But we have a Sizzler somewhere in our deck. Well, maybe we shouldn't do that, like right away. Not sure. I have 11 cards. One of them is a Horseman Head. We might just like go with a Marine, and draw first, and then see what happens. Yogg. But like, why? Don't tell me that is because a kill gen is bottom 2 cards, bro. A kill gen and bottom 2 cards, that can be extremely that can be like, you know, game losing strat for you here. You playing a Yogg like this could actually lose you a game instantly. Because you could, like, you know, spawn the whole hand and then like do a 777 or whatever, and like draw everything that is out there in your deck. Why didn't you draw before? You're 100% like sure. Weird. So you took control. We have force, like whatever that's. If you want. Potentially, like with a Grifton.
I'll beat them all, and they will fall.
Grunty for sake of it, because why not? Kinda like it. Kinda like the Grunty. Maybe a natural style? Maybe a Marine Whale still can. How many cards is that? Oh, no, we'll burn. We will burn. Okay, fine. Let's try that out. Let's try that card. Shooting Bapin, this one, right? Bapin. Okay, let's do that. Shooting this guy right there. Let's go. Shooting that guy. And this one. Okay, let me see a kill gen, my friend. I'm kind of curious here. All that was a pretty decent one. I forgot, like, that this also summons class-specific Morlocks, right? And Fonkin is actually pretty good. And a kill generator, right? Sunbringer and a kill generator. Don't tell me you don't play a kill gen in your deck. Don't tell me that is like Dungar Druid without a kill gen, without an ADC into a kill gen. Don't tell me that is the case. Because it might be, you know, it might be. Still have a Cis, still have a Zill. Let's see what is out there. Oh, Cornerstone and a Snake Wall. That's decent.
Ingredients. Who's
Okay, let's see what's up. You cannot do 19 damage. Like, that is... shouldn't be possible. You can do 16, obviously. 17. Well, here you go. That is 17 damage. We have a few ways for us to actually heal here. There are a few ways for us to actually heal. I guess if he has another Forbidden Fruit, like if he has two, Grifta, it's 16 more. So it just like heals for 12. That is not enough. He might have, I don't know what else. This doesn't like give us a tone. Maybe a Marine by itself. This doesn't. Runes of Darkness are 2 out of 7 cards. It doesn't give us it right away. I destroy as many cards as possible and just like go with a Mr. Razzle-Dazzler here. I think that is a more sufficient way we can do something here, just to find tones. 0 tones. 0 tones. Interesting. 0 tones, oh my. So we're kind of like efficiently at 1. Well, we have heal potential, but if he has a second Forbidden Fruit, and he has exactly that, so we made a right decision here, right? Trying to go for tone. Made a right decision, and still not lucky enough. Like, what is that? Like, 2 games we lost just because we like didn't find specifically take control from a Grifta, and the third one, he's out of steam. He doesn't play Kil'jaeden. Like, in his whole deck, he drew through the whole deck. We destroyed every bit of it. And at the end of the game, all he has is 2 Forbidden Fruits, and he relies solely on us not having tones. Solely on us not having tones here. And we didn't find any, right? Because we took, like, if only I knew that he doesn't have a Kil'jaeden, I would obviously take an Orbital Moon from what is it? An Orbital Moon from an E.T.C. That would be an instant game wall, right? Because an Orbital Moon is a tone plus a lifesteal, and that's an easy kill for us, right? My Zill was somewhere in our deck still. A lot of weird stuff happened right there. In the last 3 games, I'm not sure why is this kind of like unlucky here overall. But we'll see. Mind control is extremely important as far as I see against like zergs. As far as I see against zergs, mind control is something else. So that is like, you know, that is something for us to note right there. If we want a control deck, we have to go with mind controls against these guys. And why do you play a Brillbone Buccaneer like this? Why? What is this 0 respect stuff? What is this 0 respect stuff? Like, I even have like a card on a board that destroys them. Infested by itself. What is happening? A 0 pool. Runes of Darkness or a Death Strike. Runes of Darkness into your stuff with the frequency is actually pretty decent. Because he might have a Death Call, right? Let's go. Let's try to find it. Didn't find it though. But I found a Crusher and a Soulbreaker. Both of those also pretty good. Both of those are pretty good. This kind of like makes sure that he will run out of options. So Crusher is limited. It's better in the short term, but worse in the long term, right? It's a 3. What is our next turn? Something like a goal? The Crusher by itself? 4. Cannot like remove this guy right now, right? Might just like go for a death roll. Okay, let's go with the Soulbreaker. Guess this is better. Deified Primus and like. Again, small things like this, problem. If he has a death roll, that's a huge problem, but he played incorrectly, right? Yeah. Oh, so okay. And he has a coin into a death roll exactly, and again we didn't find specifically a start of like we made the perfect like choice here. Made the perfect choice out there. You can do mind control, steal one of them. Or Zergs will have like +1. Not too bad.
How interesting.
I don't believe he has another death roll if you play badly like this. Maybe just like one mind control might just like solve things out. Let's do that. Let's do that. We have threats obviously to clear. Don't really want that for now. Bird Queen, okay. And that's fine. It's a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so this is like a board clear. This is obviously a board clear. Kerrigan is pretty good for us because it's a +1/+1.
The citadel stands strong.
Tripple. That is a second infestor. That is a second infestor. Like, do we go for it? Like, we have just like 5 corpses here. Might be the sin that we have to go for it. But I don't believe so. I don't believe that. I think this is better. Well, we still can.
Decisions.
Let's go.
Here I come, ready or not.
Here come already or not, though. Let's go. Mosh pit. Fine.
Spartans!
Hey there, Itan. How are you doing, though? Razzle-Dazzler for us. We can clear, right? And we can clear for 1. We have 3 mana left. For Soulbreaker. That's a Sennheiser, bro. It's Sennheiser as far as I remember. But too far. Like too long ago, I'd say. But we'll see. Let's see. Couple of tones. I'll have a rush minions here. Have a couple of corpse explosions. If I do that, I need to refill our corpses. I guess that is fine if I do that right now. And develop a Soulbreaker. I think that is a decent move so far. Okay, let's see if he runs out of steam. He played both of the infestors, but I guess he has another Brood Queen and another Kerrigan, right? There's a larva for an eliminate. And a barrage, okay. It's a 7/7, dude. Oh boy. Huge. Oh, that is again enough for us to actually clear the board here. But he had a lot more. Has a lot more, right? That's 18 damage. What do I expect from me though? Couple of T2s here. This is, you know, this is decent. Like, what is that one?
How to toy with them.
How about like we try to remove that by itself? Let's see what it's on. It's a 5, so we are removing that. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's do that for now. We need corpses, we need all the good stuff.
Here I come.
Oh, here's a Kerrigan at home. That's fine. Well, here you go. Okay. We're a little low. We are just like a little low here. Grunty. If only it actually worked like this, like I wanted to. That's too much. Like, I can obviously clear, but I don't really develop. That is like a huge problem for us. So our only, like, you know, way to do something is like a Grunty. And hope all of them like poisonous or something, I don't know. But as soon as we actually, like, even if we kill everything, we don't really develop yet again. We just like spend more mana with them. We need a lot of, like, I don't know, 4 attack tones. Doesn't help us, right? We can like summon two most, right? 2 at most. So that is like our only turn here. Unfortunately, don't really know what to do. You know, well, we need a Zill, I guess, right? We need a Zill. Zill top deck. Maybe it says less top deck. Maybe not sure. The Primus is not something I want. Another zerg, that is a 5. That is a 6. That is 1 off. I'm 100% sure he had a lethal there. 100% sure he had a lethal there. We have potentially board clears ourselves. The only problem. 1, 2, 4. Yeah, kind of would do. The only problem that we're at 1 HP and a hero power kills us here. Like, that is the only problem. Okay, let's see what a Grunty actually provides us. Kind of like want to see them. Oh my, oh my. Oh, come on, give me at least like a way to actually hit you in the face, so. Oh, come on, man. That was unfair. Fair so far. So we didn't like get that specific stuff with the premise, yeah, to actually win that game or whatever was in the beginning. Oh my. How am I this unlucky this time? How am I this unlucky? I'm not sure. Okay, one more game. That's the last one, 100%. Like whatever it is. If we cannot like win, that's fine. I'm not sure why though.
Kerrigan versus Tyrande.
I cannot find eternal rest, and neither will you.
Nothing stands in my way.
Corpse explosion. Corpse explosion. Need a mind control tag, I guess, against like all of those pro stuff. Well, that's a board control, I would say. A zone. They're like 1-20 for him. Yes, I don't really have like anything to play. Kind of like William going here.
I smell gold in them there waters.
Bro, a whole mini set came out. Why do you play Zarimi Priest? My dude, why? Like, why would you want to play Zarimi Priest right now after a new expansion? Oh. Oh, that's, you know. So you kind of sort of some kind of deals 3 damage. So that hits face. So you kind of thought that is the way for you to do an aggro priest. Okay, well, I can understand that. It's not too bad in such a case. If you're thinking about like where I'm thinking, not that bad one. I don't really hate it. Maybe he changed like the whole dragon package for Proton. Maybe I'm like, you know, too fast to judge. So let's see what he's on. Let's see what's up. So many board clears for us. A warm game. Razzle-Dazzler. For 0 reason. Okay. We don't really have anything to play. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good sign. A warm game. I guess he is trying to actually sneak out like the heavy minion, right? Another warm game. Let's see what's up. A Grunty for us, oh my. Can play like his heaviest minion for pretty much 0, right? Yeah, Mothership. That's nice. Mothership for Sentry, Creation Protocol. All cards sync. Okay. That's weird. I think he actually does that. How am I going to attack here? Razzle-Dazzler for us, for example. How about that? Then we have to like prepare mind control. 4, 3, 7, 4, 5,
How interesting.
6, 7, right? So there is a full board clear. If I'm not mistaken, that is a full board clear. And he is burning 1 card.
Battle!
Okay, pretty good.
My hand is full.
Oh my. He burned such a bad one though. At the end of your turn, summon 4/1 interceptors that attack random enemies. Dude, what is up with you, though? How is it even fair, though? Well, we have the same toy, you know, on game. We might just like bait something out, but we don't really like, you know, have a board clear for an Amazon, for example.
How interesting.
Strats. Like he doesn't have a lot of damage.
Shoot quickly.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Mental dislocate.
Interceptors.
Fine. I don't really like the move, because if he has an Amazon, we're really far behind, and we gave away a mind control attack here. If he has specifically an Amazon, and he just like mine, he has specifically an Amazon with a creation protocol, so he has like a second copy of it. Well, I don't really know what is with these games. It feels like, you know, I'm getting extremely unlucky, and I don't really know why. Like each time, the only thing that I need to actually win the game is for us to get or a little lucky with specific cards to get like all of those like specific great potions and all that good stuff, or for him to get a little less lucky so far. What's that one? High Templar. So we're kind of alive. I hope for him to actually have an explosive turn right there. I guess he will. Okay, that's pretty good. Not too bad. He doesn't really want to play in second Demon Zone, which is interesting.
Stand with me. We shall serve forever.
What? Okay. That is not a strat, by the way. 17 damage. That is a... just 17 damage on. That is not even close to a strat. You can just like do a corporate explosion and be fine with it. And Grunty by itself is a good response to that one. I guess that is what we do. That's pretty good. Okay, let's go with the Hematurge here. Fistful of corpses. Gimme. Gimme. Let's go. Let's see if we can outvalue that guy. Shouldn't be too bad though. Shouldn't be too impossible, I would say. That's a 1, okay. That's a pin. That's decent. So that is why he didn't like play it that way. He probably wants to actually summon a copy with an Elemental, right? Do we give him that choice? Do we give, like, do we actually allow him to summon a second rodent there? I don't see a point why not, actually. I don't actually see a point why not. Okay. Please deal. Summon a second one. Like, we know for sure he has a second Elemental. His best turn in the world is to summon an Elemental right now, and to summon a copy of a rodent. Choose steel. What are you doing though? And why? Why do you not like summon a copy here? That's so weird though. Oh, it is what it is. He'll probably like police something else. That is fine. At least he got an Elemental Island. He has a Mothership in a Resurrection if he wins. But I guess he won't. Okay. Decent so far. For Rodent for us. Or an Elemental for us. That is not a threat. I guess an Elemental is a little better. Elemental is a little better. Frostmourne is decent. Frostmourne is decent. Where's the rodent? Does it show us actually where he will spawn? A couple of Elementals. Oh, interesting. Well, he has one more. He has one more Elemental. Has one more Elemental. Okay. That's pretty good so far. So what do we want here? It's a goal. Maybe the one brew. To save 5 HP. Okay, let's go. Oh, he burned the center, really. Harmonical. He tries to actually do that. Well, he helps us out, though. Helps us out, alright? Okay.
Champion order.
Got some kind of like a legendary out there. Oh my. That's a boy. So we have a lot of possibilities for us to actually remove everything. I guess that is like, you know, the laziest one. Kind of like feeling lazy here, right? But, like, what if? What if? What if? Oh, this actually summons. It doesn't like kill by itself. This doesn't do anything so far. What is the deal to them to? Ooh, that's actually interesting. Deal 2 to all. There's a lot of heal.
How interesting.
Nah, I feel lazy. Feeling a little lazy there. So minus Rodden has one more Mothership, one more Amazon, Winter Boom. Those are max, really now. Okay, now that is scary zone. Now that is scary. Crossing card. We don't really have like a board clear here. Well, we do. Okay, scratch that. We kind of like do. What if I try to Harrow? I don't believe we're getting away with a Razzle-Dazzler into Fistful of Corpses here and a Malted Magma. We're kind of like one corpse off. If we get like specifically a rush minion and kill it off right there, we have like a board clear here. But we're low. We need yet another something. I don't really like that. So our turn here is like a corpse explosion. And you know, Fistful of Corpses, something like this. Ooh, Fistful of Corpses for 0. Oh my. And there, well, I was like, first I saw it like about a Frosted Decor having like exactly enough corpses for this. After I used the whole corpse explosion first, I was like, okay, I missed a Frosted Decor. Have a corpse have a corpse toss. How was it called? I guess my brain doesn't work that well anymore. I guess that is maybe that is the reason I cannot like win a game right there with a Triple Blood. Maybe that is the reason. But you know what? That is for you to decide, you know? That is for you to decide. Maybe I played really bad here. But I guess it's a decent start for the deck. I'm not sure it can actually outperform a Zerg Rush. Not that confident in that stuff. We have a lot of board control, but I kind of like think we lack specifically a Soul Stealer here. And Kerrigan didn't perform that well, and a Grunty didn't perform that well. In a control setup. I guess like, you know, taking away a Grunty and taking away a Kerrigan by itself is kind of like decent enough for you to input 2 Soul Stealers like this. Minus a Kerrigan, minus a Grunty, 2 Soul Stealers, and that might just like do better overall. Consider what we saw so far with a Triple Blood. Maybe that is like maybe that is a problem. They try to actually, you know, use the new cards and see how they perform in a control setup, and they just like don't. Maybe that is the case. Maybe that is a good enough card, for example, for a Highlander. Maybe it's the case. Maybe a good card for a Highlander. Maybe a Grunty is a good card for a Highlander. But just like as far as we used Grunty, Razzle-Dazzler is better. And an Avatar of Hearthstone is much better than Grunty so far. Like as far as I saw it, like I didn't consider the fact that it also summons Murlocs from class-specific Murlocs, right? Didn't think about that one. I thought like there is a pretty much high chance for it to actually summon pretty good ones, but it's not. Avatar of Hearthstone is just like better card by itself, but it costs 9. We were really unlucky in a couple of games. That is 100%, but so far I was not impressed on how actually the 2 new cards that we tried to test, like a Kerrigan specifically, and Mr. how they call him, Grunty performed. Not really impressed, but you know, we'll test it a little more. We'll try it a little more. Might be good enough for something like a BBU. might be good enough for something like a BBU. For now, we are kind of like too limited with the Vampiric Blood, with a third blood draw, right? That was good against ODK decks. Now there probably won't be any more like ODK decks so far, and that is like, you know, a card against Temple. Maybe a card against Temple is not like really good, like a third blood rune. Maybe putting in a second like a one unholy rune is just like, you know, do the trick. Might just like do the trick for us. Maybe that is good enough. Soul Stealers appear to be like quite strong so far. Kind of, you know, before the new patch, I didn't like use Soul Stealers pretty much at all. I was cutting them away from the deck just like to fit in some cards to test them out, and never heard it as an archetype. Right now it feels like a Soul Stealer actually does a lot of damage, like overall on the board so far. Consider what we play out against. Like against zergs, you'll always like find something to actually destroy. They don't really have like, you know, charge on the board, except like specifically Hero Power of Kerrigan. And that is like the only thing that actually damages your face. And Soul Stealer will just like remove a board after board after board, and giving you like corpses for you to remove, like with corpse explosion, with all of that good stuff. So I guess that is strong. I guess like this list right there is a little even stronger than we tried right now and played for an hour or less. So as far as this right now, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to follow me on Twitch and follow me on YouTube. Check all the links to the deck and through the playlist that you might join in the description of the video. Check the join button on the YouTube. Check the subscription button on the Twitch. Any coin helps and means a lot to me and my family. But for now, that is it for Grunty Kerrigan test control run of a Triple Blood Death Knight.